Please hit the subscribe button and tap the bell icon for the future notification to watch more videos of latest fashions and trends. Thank you so much for your love and support.
Sleeve has to be marked with the checks of 1 cm by 1 cm. To create the border, we need to apply the glue of 3 lines like this. In pearl lace, and the chain ball lace like that. We need to create the border. Firstly, I'll stick the chain ball lace. Next to this, the stone lace or the pearl lace, and next the chain ball lace. The materials I'm going to use for this designing is easily available in the fancy or the tailoring material shops, or the links provided in the description box. Honey color kundans of circular shape, small size. Extending this design further, I'll be applying the glue. You have to follow for the designing of the neckline in the same way how I'm showing the sleeves pattern. On these glue dots, I'll be sticking the circular kundans of honey color. And you can also try on your old blouses or for the Pattu blouses to convert into new designer blouses. Follow the step-by-step instructions so that it will make your work easy to do. Even if you don't know working with an Aari needle, you can easily create it using the normal stitching needle. Now locating exactly in the center, maintaining the equal gap. Like this, we need to apply the glue lines to stick the drop shape kundan. Design will be created in this way only. Firstly, highlighting the neckline with the 3 lines like how I've shown, and then the kundan work of circular shape with the drop shape. Contrasted colors which will really elevate the pattern, and here I'm going to use the drop shape kundans of green color. Stick on these glue lines. These are friendly designer patterns which you are working or a homemaker. You can try it easily, which will not take much time of yours. These designs, if you try at home, it will take around 150 to 200. Complete designing on the blouse. This design to done outside, it may charge around 2500 to 3000. And now I'd be using the single strand of zari thread gold color to highlight these checks patterns also on the border to create one single line. Using the single strand zari thread, now I'd be creating the normal chain stitch here on these lines. These checks boxes is of 1 cm in size. You can either increase or decrease the size as per your requirement. The complete checks has been elevated with the normal chain stitch here, and this would be the last line I would be stitching. Ensure all the loops should have the same size. Now I'll be using cotton silk thread to give an invisible stitches on these 3 lines. I think you can clearly see here how I'm stitching. The perfection has to be elevated so that it looks very neat and elegant. Now I'd be using gold zardossi of small size, and for the stitching of this zardossi I'd be using cotton silk thread with 9 number hemming needle, and we have to stitch in U shape. That means you can clearly see here how I'm stitching. U shape or stitching you'll get in the shape of S. So once this is forwarding to one side, the same way we have to come back so that the complete kundan work will be highlighted with this zardossi. Now that one side is completely done in the shape of U, now I'll be back in the same way, also stitching in the center because it's been overlapping here. So we have to give this stitch so that it will be in place. Steps, and you can create easily the designer patterns at home, saving lots of money. If you know the process of making this design, it will not take much time of yours and create easily at home. And these patterns are exclusively designed for the bridal or for the party wear collections. Already cut the zebra strings of 1 inch in length. To highlight these drop shaped kundans, just inserting in the needle and giving couple of stitches so that it will be in place. Here I'd be using size 9 number needle because most of them were asking the needle is not inserting in the zerdosi string. Use the 9 number needle for the stitching of small size zerdosi. I had stitched all the drop shaped kundans highlighting with the zerdosi, and now I'd be using the pearls of small size to highlight these checks corners. Like this we have to stitch the pearl, and this would be the final step. Once the design is completed, this is how it looks. How beautifully it's being designed, isn't it? I just can't wait to wear it. Hope you have also enjoyed watching this video.